In the final winter of the war, Buchenwald was a place where cold gnawed at bone and hunger erased the difference between days and nights. Among the prisoners were two young Jewish brothers, both emaciated, both exhausted beyond childhood, yet tethered to each other by a bond that refused to break. The younger boy had grown too weak to stand. Starvation had taken the strength from his legs long before liberation drew near. So the older brother, scarcely stronger himself, lifted him onto his back and vowed silently that they would face each dawn together, no matter the cruelty around them. At roll calls that stretched endlessly under the freezing sky, he held his brother upright. In the chaos of the food lines, where fists and rifle butts rained down, he shielded him. On the frozen barracks floor, where breath turned to mist and hope often froze beside it, he wrapped his thin arms around the younger boy's trembling frame, sharing whatever fragments of warmth he still possessed. Survivors later spoke of them with quiet reverence, the smaller child fading, the older one shrinking under the weight of love and duty, yet never letting go. When American soldiers entered Buchenwald in April 1945, they found the older brother collapsed at the camp's edge, his body curled around the younger boy as though still protecting him from a world that had offered them nothing but suffering. The younger child lived, weak, frightened, but alive, because his brother had refused to surrender him to the horrors that surrounded them. The older boy died shortly after, his thin, worn-out frame finally succumbing after giving every last breath to keep another heart beating. Decades later, the surviving brother carried his story into adulthood, into remembrance, into the fragile spaces where memory meets grief. And when people asked how he survived Buchenwald, he always gave the same answer, his eyes shining with a sorrow that never faded. My brother carried me when I could no longer walk. It was not just endurance, it was sacrifice turned into legacy, one brother's final gift becoming another's entire future.